Hello, hello, hello. Welcome one and all to Trivia Club live from a Trivia Clubhouse. Nondescript, but just as trivia fun, as much fun as possible. Yes, indeed. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Thank you for joining in. We are getting started in another 5 minutes time at 7:05. Cheers. Thank you for joining in. Let us know your team name in the live chat. I'm joined as always by my executive producer, my partner, the love of my life. Hello. Absent. Also, joined by Dynamo. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Associate producer. Yeah. Hopefully you're all doing well this week indeed. This first week of spring. Spring into it. And the Oscar Confidence Pool is also live at triviaclub.ca, so enjoy that. Join in. The Oscar Confidence Pool is similar to our usual, or any usual trivia pool or Oscar pool that you do in your office, but with the added caveat of ranking them from 23 to 1. If your pick is correct, you'll get that amount of points. So it's not just picks, it's the top total amount of points that will win you that Oscar pool this year for Trivia Club. It's our 10th annual. Hello to Team Stoat. Hashtag Team Stoat. Hello to Matt in LA. Trivia Club on the road. And hello to Aaron as well. Not just A plus, but AA. Or AA plus Ron. Great to have you. Have you come up with a team name over there?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh, I said hello earlier when you weren't here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello to Team Uno Persona. And once again, a happy birthday to Team Uno Persona. Yay! You can adjust, there you go. We'll be getting started in another minute or two time.
He's waiting for you. We're DD and D.
DD and D?
Yeah.
Nice. DD and DE. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you're 3D. Now we're in 3D. Wonderful. Now that we are all here, I believe, no share loot yet, but I'll let you know, yeah? I'll let you know. Got Team Stout, got Matt in LA, AA Ron, DD&D, Team Uno Persona. Let's jump into the trivia, shall we? In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, hello, welcome one and all to Trivia Club live from a Trivia Clubhouse. Yes, we are on the road in the safest, most responsible way possible. What's the best way to put that? We're doing the social distance. We're doing I should have written this down, but we're just taking all the precautions, but still also visiting, isolating beforehand, exactly. And still enjoying ourselves when we're out by being in with our family. I should, my producer's telling me, okay, continue on. Yeah. Stick to the script, right. Stick to the script. Welcome to Trivia Club Live from the Trivia Clubhouse for the 92nd edition of Trivia Club, live streamed from our house to yours. Thank you for supporting Trivia Club. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and on triviaclub.ca as well. Tonight is a night of 20 trivia questions. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers. Do you have that pen? Do you have that piece of paper? Fantastic. Hello to everyone that's joining in. Great to have you in the live stream as well. Great to have you nearby. Yeah, good to have you in the live stream, but not or watching along. Hello to my grandma Fran. Great to have you joining in as always. Hello to Dee Dee and Dee. Great to have you playing along. Just to my left. About 30 feet, so you can't see any answers.
Yeah.
A safe 30 feet. Hello to Team Uno Persona in the chat. To Mad in LA. Hello to AA Ron. Hello to Team Stoat. Great to have everybody joining in. And yes, as Mad in LA noted, fully vaxxed. Great job. All right. At the end of every trivia, we give you a bonus bit of trivia. It's called I Built a VCR. It's an anagram of Trivia Club. I built a VCR. And for those little word puzzles in which you can rearrange the letters to spell something else out, we gave you the anagram Alberto's Juno toy and asked you to find the Major League Baseball team, because baseball's back. That'd be the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes, the Toronto Blue Jays is Alberto's Juno toy. There's only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than your internet connection. If you're cheating to find answers, you're really only cheating yourself. Don't forget to post only chat in the comments. Do not post any answers in the live chat. Now keep that competitive spirit sharp and no spoilers. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is, hey, tell everybody about Trivia Club. Cheers. Cheers. All right. Don't get distracted by the conversation on the side now. So let's jump into it. Trivia Club at home. Question number 1. We are in the red immediately. Yes. So write down your answers for these questions. For your first question, Pixar's latest release, Turning Red, is about a 13-year-old girl named Mai Li, who lives in this city's Chinatown and maybe also turns into a giant red panda. So once again, Pixar's latest release, Turning Red, is about a 13-year-old, I believe it's Mai Li, who lives in which city's Chinatown? And maybe also turns into a giant red panda. Yes, question number 1 in the red. Question number 2. In the action film series and eventual TV show, Lethal Weapon, the buddy cop pairing is Murtaugh and this former Green Beret I will say that last name that I'm looking for is minus the S. So once again, the action film series and eventual TV show Lethal Weapon is the buddy cop pairing of Murtaugh and this former Green Beret. I'm looking for that character's name, though, minus the S. Question number 3. This is the Bob Law. Not a Bob Law blog. No, a Bob Law. The famous Bob, by this last name, found the joy of painting after initially serving in the U.S. Air Force and becoming a drill instructor in Alaska. Once again, name the famous Bob, or at least give me the famous Bob's last name, who found the joy of painting after initially serving in the U.S. Air Force and becoming a drill instructor while in Alaska. And your question number 4, connect for the point here. What's its connection between the answers of questions 2 and 3? If you can tell me that connection, that is a point on question number 4. Yes, what is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Once again, I'll give you that question number 2. The action film series and eventual TV show Lethal Weapon is the buddy cop pairing of Murtaugh and this former Green Beret. I'll say the last name I'm looking for is minus the S. And question number 3, name the famous Bob, or at least the last name of the famous Bob, found the joy of painting after initially serving in the U.S. Air Force and becoming a drill instructor in Alaska. Yes, question number 4, what's the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Connect for the point. Question number 5 now, but stay right there. Give me 5. Thanks. So give me the 5 Monty Python feature film titles. So give me the titles of the 5 Monty Python feature films. A point for every correct answer. Yes, what are the titles of the 5 Monty Python feature films? Question number 6. Now we're going to have a ball of yarn. So if you know how to knit one and do one of these P words, then you can knit a texture pattern called single rib, which is a stretchy piece of knitting often used for cuffs and hems. Did I get that one right? Yeah. So If you know how to knit one and do one of these P words, then you can knit a texture pattern called single rib, which is a stretchy piece of knitting often used for cuffs and hems. Question number 7. Now we are a band apart. So, question number 7. Name the 10-part HBO miniseries that featured appearances by the likes of Michael Fassbender, David Schwimmer, Colin Hanks, James McAvoy, Jimmy Fallon, and many, many others. Once again, what is the name of the 10-part HBO miniseries that featured appearances by Michael Fassbender, David Schwimmer, Colin Hanks, James McAvoy, Jimmy Fallon, and many, many others? It's not even like a fifth of the cast. Question number 8 now is called Bit by Bit. I'm going to play an 8-bit version of a popular song, and you name that song for a point and tell me the musical act responsible for that song, the original song at least, for a second point. So 2 possible points to be won. Name this song and name the musical act responsible for the original song, not the blip bloopy version of it, though it'll sound like a ringtone for an old flip phone. It's actually, or it once was, a popular song. And here we go. That is your question number 8, bit by bit. You name that song and tell me the musical act responsible for that 8-bit tune, or at least the original version of that 8-bit cover. That's that question number 8. And hello to Cookie Faced as well. Missed that earlier, but yes, hello to Cookie Faced. Question number 9. Did not build Rome, or Rome did not build it in a day. There you go. Rome did not build this in a day. Oh, and hello to Team Sherlou as well. Oh, Dee Dee is happy to hear from you. Yeah. So, question number 9. Rome did not build this in a day. Roman Emperor Hadrian, I think it's Hadrian, is known for ordering the building of a wall that bears his name. In what modern-day country is it located? Hadrian's Wall. So, Roman Emperor Hadrian is known for ordering the building of a wall that bears his name. In what modern day country is it located? Oh, hello to the ghost of BB Rebozo. Hello, hello.
Okay.
Question number 10. It's survey says, is Trivia Club's spin on the Family Feud. I'm going to ask you a Family Feud survey question, and you tell me what you think is the number one answer as per the 100 Americans or so surveyed. So, your question number 10, your survey says, name a famous robot from a movie or a TV show. Name a famous robot from a movie or TV show. Five possible robots for points. So, name a famous robot from a movie or TV show. For your survey says, question number 11. Now we're going for the air up there. So, question number 11. The signs of the Western zodiac that are considered to be air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and what third sign? Signs on the Western zodiac that are considered to be air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and what third sign? At that question number 11, the air up there. Question number 12 now is a visual clue. Ooh, it's called Who's That? Who is that? I'm going to show you the picture of a famous person before they're famous, and you tell me who that is. So, that question number 12, who's that? Who is? Oh, who is? Oh, there you go. Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Name that famous person before they were famous from that photo. Who's that? Ooh. Ah, ding dongs. Question number 13 now is called Along Comes Polly. So, a polydactyl person or animal has at least one extra what? Once again, a polydactyl person or animal has at least one extra what? Polydactyl. As it's a person or an or animal that has at least one extra what? Question number 14 is called Time After Time. Bum, bum, bum. Time after time. So I'm going to give you 4 historical events and you put them in order from earliest to most recent. The point given for each correct placement, 4 possible points to be won, although 2 possible points that could be lost if you're even 1 spot off. Be careful, but have fun. Time after time. Here are those historical events in no particular order. They are: the Toronto Raptors begin their first season in the NBA. Next up, Justin Bieber is born in Stratford, Ontario. After that, Beetlejuice debuts in theaters. And finally, Trivial Pursuit is first released. So those moments are: the Toronto Raptors start their first season in the NBA. Justin Bieber is born in Stratford, Ontario. Beetlejuice debuts in theaters. And Trivial Pursuit was first released. Or is first released. Yes, indeed, that is your Time After Time. Da-da-da, time after time. Mm-hmm. Question number 15 is our countdown takedown. This game show game is played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. We want you to guess as close as you can to the actual number without going over. Who only guesses within 25% of the actual number will get you points. So you'll get 2 points if you're within that 25% range of the actual number without going over. And if you get that actual number right on, that is 5 points to be won. Yes, 5 big points to be won. 0 points if you're too far out of range, or even 1 over. So you want to get as close as you can without going over for those points. Alrighty, your question number 15, countdown takedown. Frito-Lay will drop the weight of a bag of Doritos from 9.75 ounces to 9.25 ounces, which will mean an average of this number of fewer chips per bag. I will say this number is less than 11. So this is our first guess a number between 1 and 10 countdown takedowns. This is all part of a phenomenon known as shrinkflation, where rather than hike up prices by a couple of dimes due to rising costs, brands would rather just discreetly cut the amount of product in a given serving and keep the price the same. So Frito-Lay will drop the weight of a bag of Doritos from 9.75 ounces to 9.25 ounces, which will mean an average of this number of fewer chips per bag. And also that number is less than 10. And it's up to you to find the, or get as close as you can to the actual number. Question number 16. We're going to give you a returning question. It's called the 16-word hint for a 16-letter movie title. So here's your 16-word hint. We're looking for a 16-letter movie title. So that hint: Peter O'Toole charges into the desert sands for England for the war effort and for glory. Once again, name that movie with 16 letters in its title. From the 16-word hint: Peter O'Toole charges into the desert sands for England for the war effort and for glory. Question number 17, we are looking for the right ingredients. So I hope you can help. Now, question number 17, when a recipe's ingredients are mise en place, what are done to them? Once again, when a recipe's ingredients are mise en place, what are done to them? Question number 18. Now we are looking for an answer that fits the bill. It's a continuing spin on your favorite game show and mine. I name the movie and you tell me if it features Bill Murray, Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman, or William H. Macy. So for this fits the bill, the movie is I Love Dogs. Not I Love Dogs, although I do. The movie is Isle of Dogs. Does it feature the actor Bill Murray, Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman, or William H. Macy? William H. Macy, of course, also known as Bill Macy, by his friends, in which I am not one of them. Oh. One day, though, one day. We're working on it. Has William H. Macy returned my calls yet? No? Okay. We're working on it. Question number 19. We're tuning out. Yes, once again, tune out. I'm going to read lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible, and you name that song for a point. Tell me the musical act responsible for a second point. So, question number 19. Here are those lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song. Maybe some dramatic interpretation. Name the song and tell me the musical act responsible. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m., and I'm going to be high as a kite by then. I miss the Earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's going to be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again. Once again, she packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m., and I'm going to be high as a kite by then. I miss the Earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's going to be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again. Before I jump into question number 20, our Trivia Royale, are there any questions I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition? From 1 to 19, let me know in the live chat. If you're letting me know in the comment section of this video after the fact, you can always rewind the video if need be. Nope. Dad, I missed when you said, say again, please. So let me know specifically which one you're talking about. Oh, and I can type the word in for number 17 and spell it for those both listening and with access to the chat. So when a recipe's ingredients are mise en place, what are done to them? I can do 1, 15, and 18. So I'll start with 1 and go from there. So question number 1, once again. Pixar's latest release, Turning Red, is about a 13-year-old girl named Mei Li who lives in this city's Chinatown and maybe also turns into a giant red panda. I can't specify. I don't want to spoil anything. Question number 15. Your 15, your countdown takedown. Frito-Lay will drop the weight of a bag of Doritos from 9.75 ounces to 9.25 ounces, which will mean an average of this number of fewer chips per bag. I will say that number is less than 11. It's part of a phenomenon known as shrinkflation, which rather than hiking up prices for a couple of dimes due to rising costs, brands would rather just discreetly cut the amount of product in a given serving. Keep the price the same. Number 18. This one fits the bill. You name the movie, or I name the movie, and you tell me if it features Bill Murray, Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman, or William H. Macy. So tell me which of those bills fits in Isle of Dogs. Isle, like island, of dogs. Does it feature Bill Murray, Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman, or William H. Macy? Oh, and then question number 2. So your question number 2, the action film series and eventual TV show, Lethal Weapon, is the buddy cop pairing of Murtaugh and this former Green Beret. Looking for that last name of the former Green Beret, the buddy cop partner of Murtaugh. I'll say the name, though, can be minus the S. How we doing over there? All's well?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, if there's nothing else to confirm, repeat, etc., let's jump into our question number 20, our Trivia Royale. Oh, got to bring up the timer once my phone decides to. Yeah, it's giving me that extra bit of time just to hang out. Talk amongst ourselves. How is your spring going? That's good. Already our question number 20, Trivia Royale. There will be 5 minutes. 5 minutes to come up with any 10 of the 20 possible answers for 10 possible points to be won. You can also fill out any other blank spaces that you might already have or still have, as we'll be marking our papers after this and seeing how many points we end the night with. So, question number 20, our Trivia Royale. For a point each, name any 10 of the 20 most popular flowers to grow in a garden according to the Gardening Channel. So, name any 10 of the 20 most popular flowers to grow in a garden. This is according to the Gardening Channel. So I think, nothing too out of the ordinary. These are the most popular flowers to grow in a garden. And if you want to blame anyone after I go through these answers, we can always take it up with the Gardening Channel. That's the good news. 4 minutes and 20 seconds still to go. Is talk amongst yourselves to figure out any 10 of the 20 most popular flowers to grow in a garden. This is according to the Gardening Channel. I believe that's an American-based channel, but I could be wrong. But I believe, yes, it is an American-based channel. So it is the Canada/US climate we're dealing with. Familiar to most of those participating. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, just a little bit more than halfway still to go through our Trivia Royale. Great to have you all competing. Team Stoked, AA Ron, Mad in LA, Team Uno Persona, Cookie Faced, Sherlou, DD Andy, the 3D, the Ghost of BB Verbozo, and yes, remember to check out triviaclub.ca for our Oscar Confidence Pool. Join in, take part in that. You are more than invited. If you can be more than, you are certainly invited, though. It's that same Oscar pick pool with the added wrinkle of a confidence vote on those picks as well. If you get that pick correct, you will get the points that you give it after you rank those picks from 23 to 1. You want to get the most points by the end of the night, as it's not just the picks that can win you, but the point total. Last year's Oscar confidence pool, actually, the winner had more points, though fewer correct picks. And speaking of fewer than a minute remaining, less than a minute remaining. 45 seconds to name for me any 10 of the 20 most popular flowers to be grown, to grow in a garden. And this is according to the Gardening Channel. We're at the 30-second mark, 30 seconds. $15 seconds. Finalize any other answers that you might have to. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time is up. Well done. Great job, everybody. All right, let's jump into those answers for tonight's Trivia Club. Live from this on the road edition of Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. The safety of vaccinations, isolation, and everything to keep one and all safe and healthy. All right, so that question number one, answer number one, in the red, Pixar's latest release, Turning Red, is about a 13-year-old named Mei Li who lives in which cities? Chinatown, and also maybe turns into a giant red panda. That would be Toronto. Yes, indeed, Toronto. Go to the Sky Dome to check out the boy band, which I guess isn't a Toronto-specific thing, but streetcars, metro passes, all of that fun stuff. Question number two, buddy system. The action film series and eventual TV show Lethal Weapon is the buddy cop pairing of Murtaugh and, minus the S, Riggs and Murtaugh. So we're looking for Rig. So who's the famous Bob, or at least the last name of the famous Bob, who found the joy of painting after initially serving in the U.S. Air Force and becoming a drill instructor in Alaska? We're looking for Bob Ross. Bob Ross. So Rig, Ross, connection for the point on question number four. Those are both famous Dianas. Yes, indeed. Famous Dianas. Diana Ross, Diana Rigg. Diana Rigg is from the Avengers, that TV show. Diana Ross. Yes. Not only to my left, but also of the screens. All righty, question number 5. Give me 5. Thanks. So give me the 5 Monty Python feature films for a point each. Those are, and now for something completely different. That's a point. Monty Python and the Holy Grail is another point. Monty Python and the Meaning of Life is a point. The Life of Brian is a point. And Monty Python Live at the Hollywood Bowl, which is probably the toughest of the 5. Wow. Meaning of Life gets you a point. Live at the Hollywood Bowl is another point. Life of Brian, the Holy Grail or Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And now for something completely different. Speaking of which, from Monty Python to knitting. If you know how to knit one and do one of these P words, then you can knit a textured pattern called single rib, which is stretchy and can be used for cuffs and hems. That'd be knit one and purl one. It doesn't have to be spelled this way, but this purl is spelled P-U-R-L. Is it 1K, 1P, or K1P1? K1P1. Question number 7, A Band Apart. What 10-part HBO miniseries featured appearances by Michael Fassbender, David Schwimmer, Colin Hanks, James McAvoy, Jimmy Fallon, and many others, including Tom Hardy, Ron Livingston. Tom Hanks is in there, but he's also a director and producer on it. And it's also the subject of a great podcast called Dead Eyes. Recommend checking that out. But if you're not going to do that, at least give me the answer for question number 7. That'd be Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers. It's something of a brother series, if you will, to the Tom Hanks movie Saving Private Ryan. Question number 8, bit by bit. So that 8-bit version of that popular song was Blinded by the Light. Blinded by the light. Revved up like a douche, another rubber, or something. And that is by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Maybe the most ridiculous band name of all time? Put your choice in the live chat. We're looking for ridiculous band names. Do you have a ridiculous band name in mind?
Huh?
Do you have a ridiculous band name in mind, like Manfred Mann's Earth Band?
Oh.
What's your choice?
You put us on the spot.
That's okay. Put it in the chat, or shout it out a little bit later.
Okay.
Everyone in the chat, you can also think of it. You don't have to come up with one right away. Question number 9. Rome did not build it in a day. So, Roman Emperor Hadrian is known for ordering the building of a wall that bears his name. In what modern-day country is it located? It also stretches across the entire northern section, going longitudinal, going horizontally, going east to west. There's the easiest way to put it. Going east to west in the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom. Luckily, it's pretty thin in that part of the UK. It was also built in 122. So it's mostly just a pretty short stone wall in the countryside. It's more just a charming fence for sheep in the UK countryside. Question number 10, our survey says, name a famous robot from movies or TV. I'll start with the 1-point answer and go up into the potential points from there. So, starting with 1 point. Hopefully you didn't come up short circuit with this answer. That'd be Johnny 5 for 1 point. Johnny 5 is alive for 1 point. 2 points if you chose an answer that was part man, part machine. And I guess 1 point for each of those. So 2 points for RoboCop. RoboCop. 3 points for this golden answer. That would be C-3PO. C-3PO for 3 points. C3 points. Oh yeah. And 4 points for this bleepy bloopy answer. I could also say that nothing compares to R2-D2 for 4 points. R2D2 will get you 4 points and 5 points for this answer. And it is a hip to be square for this square boy. Wall-E. Wall-E. For 5 points. 4 points for R2D2. 3 points for C3PO. 2 points for RoboCop and 1 point for Johnny 5. What was your guess on the robot? HAL, that was a good one too. It was HAL 9000. Yeah, that's also a very good answer. HAL. Yeah. Question number 11. The air up there. So the signs on the Western zodiac that are considered to be air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Gemini. Why are they air signs? I'm not sure. Yeah. Question number 13. Oh, before we do that, oh yes, 12. Question number 12, yes, the who's that? Before we do that, D2 for our survey says you're halfway there, but it is the survey says, so it's hard to even give half a point. So close. HAL 2000. Was it HAL 2000 and 9000? Probably. HAL for good shorthand. I blame Dragon Ball Z for getting 9000 stuck in my head. It's an effective meme. All right. Who's that? Who is that? So who is this? For your question number 12, this is a young, not yet queen, Beyonce. Beyonce. This is Beyonce. And also an Academy Award nominee, could win an Academy Award on Sunday. Beyonce. Could win the Academy Award if Lin-Manuel Miranda does not EGOT first. So there you go. Interesting original song race for you. Question number 13. Along comes Polly. A polydactyl person or animal has at least one extra finger or toe. Finger or toe. So if it's a 6-fingered or toed person, is polydactyl. Question number 14. Time after time, in the correct order, a point for each of those correct placements, a point starting in 1981 for that first amongst these. Trivial Pursuit is first released. Trivial Pursuit in the number 1 spot. Number 2 spot, Beetlejuice debuts in theaters for 2 points. 3 points in 1994 for the birth of Justin Bieber. And 4 points for the Toronto Raptors starting their first season in the NBA in 1995. Was it 1996? Either way, might be 1996, the first season, and they were just founded in 1995. Debut season 1996. But once again, Trivial Pursuit in that 1 spot. Beetlejuice after that. Bieber after that, and Raptors in that 4th spot. Question number 15, our countdown takedown. Frito-Lay will drop the weight of a bag of Doritos from 9.75 ounces to 9.25 ounces, which will mean an average of how many fewer chips per bag? Can I get a drum roll, please? That shrinkflation adds up to 5 fewer Doritos. 5 fewer Doritos on average. So if you said 5, that is 5 points. If you said 4, that is 2 points. If you said 3, that is 0 points. Wow. If you said 6, that is also 0 points. Yes, guessing from 1 to 10 means a very small margin of error. But 5 will get you 5, 4 will get you 2, 3 or 6, and anything above or below will get you 0. So your 16-word hint for a 16-letter movie title. Question number 16. Peter O'Toole charges into the desert sands for England for the war effort and for glory in Lawrence of Arabia. Lawrence of Arabia. Lawrence of Arabia, the original Dune. Also just a great looking film. Question number 17, the right ingredients. When a recipe's ingredients are mise en place, is that a good pronunciation? Excellent. What are done to them? They are prepared ahead of time or pre-prepared. Yeah. Or that kind of wording, yes, they're pre-prepared, prepared ahead of time. They're waiting for you in tiny bowls, aesthetically pleasing. Question number 18 fits the bill. So which of these bills fit the featured movie? The movie being Isle of Dogs. It is Bill Murray. Bill Murray. It's a Wes Anderson movie, so it's probably going to feature Bill Murray. Question number 19, tuning out. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm going to be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's going to be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find. That is Rocket Man. Oh, no. No, no. I'm a Rocket Man by Elton John. Fun fact on Rocket Man, written by Bernie with Elton as a unofficial, just because they didn't ask David Bowie about it, but an unofficial sequel song to Space Oddity. All right, question number 20, our Trivia Royale. Naming any 10 of the 20 most popular flowers to grow in a garden according to the Gardening Channel. No particular order for this list, but a point for every in the correct position. Not correct position, if you have any 10 of the 20 listed. For question number 19, yes, it is a point for the artist and a point for the song title as well. So 2 possible points. So your question number 20, starting with the Lily. Lily will get you a point. Daisy will get you a point. Daisy, Daisy. That's a callback to Hal. Lilac. Lilac. Rose. Tulip. Lily of the Valley. Orchid. Stephanotis. Stephanotis? carnations, gardenia, hydrangea, sunflower, pansy, daffodils, forget-me-not, marigold, peony, petunia, stock, and violet. So violet, stock, petunia, peony, marigold, forget-me-not, daffodils, pansies, sunflowers, hydrangea, gardenia, carnations, stephanotis, orchid, lily of the valley, tulips, roses, lilacs, daisies, and lilies. Let me know if you need me to repeat anything otherwise. Let me know your point totals in the live chat. I'm looking forward to hearing those team names one more time with those point totals. And then while those point totals come in, I'll give you that bonus bit of tiebreaker trivia if you need it. Well, if you need it for a tiebreaker, otherwise it's a bonus until next week. It's called I Built a VCR, an anagram of Trivia Club. So that anagram answer we're looking for the Oscar-nominated film in the following anagram. That anagram is widest oysters, which is also just a fun anagram to say. Widest oysters. Name that Oscar-nominated film. $46 possible points to be won. Yes, those potential points are 46. How did you do, D, and D? 22 points from D and D. Nicely done. Nicely done. We have 38 points for the Ghost of BB Rebozo. Well done to BB Rebozo. 29 points for hashtag Team Stoat. Well done to Team Stoat. Speaking of D&D, yeah, actually, my D&D team, Team Stoat. $30 points for Cookie Faced. Well done, Cookie Faced. 36 points for Mad in LA. Well done to Mad in LA. Crowd favorite. 15 points for Team Uno Persona. 33 points for AA Ron. Well done, AA Ron. I don't know if you heard the groan off screen. You had your competition for the night. Friendly competition, of course. Oh, yes, and I can specify that the Oscar-nominated film that you're looking for in that anagram is an Oscars 2022 film. Yes, well done, everybody. Congratulations to our high point team. The Ghost of BB Rebozo. Thank you for everyone for joining in. Thank you as well to Sherrilou, of course, for joining in, as well as my grandma Fran. As always, thank you for joining in. Great job, everybody. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you for joining in, and don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy Trivia Club on triviaclub.ca, where we have our 10th annual Oscar Confidence Pool. Go to triviaclub.ca for all the details, and join us again next Tuesday on March 29th, 2022. So there's only one more thing to say, so say it along with me, won't you? Hey, oh, hello. Oh, hello. And that is, remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way.
Good night.
Thanks, everybody. Good
Bye,
night.
Charlotte.
Hello.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Good job to you guys, too.